Hey guys, welcome back to Your Champion Body YouTube channel with me, Ron Williams. We've been talking about movement, and this series is talking about all movement is not good for you, nor is all lifting good for you. But consequently, we live in a world where we have movements and we do things that we may not be good for us, but we have to find a way to offset that. And the way we do that is we do resistance training. For some of these things, we do resistance training to help offset some of the damage that's actually being done. And when I say damage, I really mean damage. If you don't strengthen your body, we have gravity pushing down on us, and that gravity that pushes down on us, if we don't have muscle and that structure to help us to stay upright, it begins to force us down, compress our bodies, and that's part of aging. As we get weaker and older, we start to get shorter. Did you know that? And we start to lean over a little bit more. But if you can keep that body strong, keep it firm, and do strength and resistance training, we can fight that force off and stay erect. I want to talk about the elbow joint today. If you participate in sports, whether you're doing it for a hobby, or you do it for competition, or you do it professionally, if you play a single arm sport, there are some things that you're going to have that are just simply imbalances. If you play tennis or you play baseball and you're a pitcher, you'll notice that one forearm is going to be bigger than the other. But at the same time, you're going against that joint as you're throwing the ball. As you're hitting the ball with the racket, there's a tremendous amount of force going against that joint. So what do I do to offset that? Well, it's really hard to strengthen the joint. It's very easy to strengthen the muscle around that joint and allow the muscle to take some of the pressure of the activity that you're participating in. So you want to make sure that if you play a single arm sport, not only do you strengthen that arm that you're playing the single arm sport with, but you also want to create a balance by strengthening the other arm. So whatever you're doing, when you're strengthening the bicep and the forearm, as you're lifting, you want to make sure that that arm is carrying its own weight. If it's a straight bar and you're lifting that straight bar, the stronger arm is going to carry the maximum amount of weight that it possibly can, and whatever's left over, the weaker arm carries. So the lion's share is going to go to the dominant arm. So you want to make sure it's individual, so both arms carry the same amount of weight, and that weaker arm has the ability to catch up with the dominant arm. So with that being said, guys, I want you to focus on strengthening the muscles around that joint so that it can take some of the pressure rather than all of the pressure going to the joint. Because if it's joint, 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 and no muscle, that joint will wear out and the muscle won't protect it because it's getting weaker and weaker and weaker. But if you strengthen the muscle, it'll help preserve the joint. Think about that. I want you to do it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Until next time, boom, Coach is out.